Hello! Today is August the 22nd, 1981. I was cleaning up my room a little bit and I found something and I thought it would be funny to journal this down. I found this Gryffindor Quidditch captain badge. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it is. It's not actually mine. It's one of James Potter's. James Potter. It was so lovely of him to give me one of his spare ones as a leaving gift. Even though I must have been so embarrassing. Basically, James Potter was an older Gryffindor student at Hogwarts. He left in my 3rd year? Was it that long ago now? Anyway, you could say I was a little obsessed with him. I mean, as a muggle-born little first year, second year student, to see someone flaunt magic with such charm and ease and play Quidditch incredibly, it was hard not to be fascinated with him. I was especially bad in second year when I got into Quidditch, and I would follow him around and ask him for Quidditch tips and flying questions. It must have been so annoying, but he gave me tips. I actually tried out for Quidditch in second year and I was obviously really bad and didn't get in. But James was patient with me even though I asked him a lot of questions, and I tried to get in 3rd year and I still didn't get in, and I was really upset because I basically wanted to be in the same team as James Potter. But then obviously I tried out in 4th year when he left and I got into the Quidditch team then. I wish you could see me fly now. I've improved so much and the tips he gave me were actually really, really helpful. Yes, I wish you could see me fly. I know that him and Sirius must have made fun of me and Clara behind our backs. They must have. Clara was just as bad as I was. But I think she was more into Sirius. I think because he's also from one of those families that support you-know-who and hate muggles, and Sirius is not like that, and I reckon Clara saw similarities and looked up to him. Oh God. Oh God, I remember. We used to call ourselves Potter and Black 2.0. Oh God. We used to follow them around like lost little puppies and try to be like them. To be fair, I do still look up to them quite a lot. When they left Hogwarts, they joined the Order of the Phoenix. I actually know that from Evan. He told Clara. He's not the brightest. I remember before they left, me and Clara asked James and Sirius if we could still write to them and ask them for advice. And they actually said yes, but they said don't expect a reply back. I wondered what that meant, but I suppose if you're in the Order, then you have to have some sort of secrecy, so that makes sense. I realized how embarrassing I was that summer. It was so embarrassing. But he did give me a leaving gift, and it was this. I was so happy. It's one of his spare Quidditch captain badges. I absolutely loved it, and I wore it everywhere, but then I got into trouble because I'm not actually Quidditch captain, obviously. Still not. Oh gosh. But yes, I realized how embarrassing I was that summer, and I kind of forgot about James Potter and I didn't write to him, but no, I did write to him. And he replied. I asked him about the drag on my broomstick. I definitely have it somewhere. Just a second. I found it. I knew I had it somewhere. Oh gosh. This is what it says. Dear Holly. Okay. Glad to hear you're still at it with Quidditch and trying out for the team again in 4th year. With Ocelot gone now, I reckon you've got a great chance, and maybe one day that badge will tell the truth. about the drag. I used to have that broomstick too, and the best way to get rid of it is to accelerate down a little more than you think you should, and lean your body more to your broomstick. It feels weird at first, but it just balances out that kind of broomstick better. If you can, just get a better broomstick though. Holly, like I said before, I'm not sure if I will be able to reply to letters for much longer. But I know you will do well. Just don't set your own broomstick on fire when you can't get to move, and you'll be great. Good luck, James Potter. I mean, that was such a stupid question and such an obvious answer. I never wrote back to him after that. You know, James, he did some questionable things at school, but he always had such a good heart and he always fights for what is right. I mean, he never had to write back to me or give me any tips ever. I was just a stupid little girl. And now I'm in 7th year. I haven't achieved anything James Potter did. I'm not Quidditch captain. And I'm not head girl. I'm just... He was so perfect. And I'm not. I'm just plodding along, hoping everything goes okay. But I suppose I just have to try my best. That's all I can do. I wonder if I'll join the Order once I leave Hogwarts. I don't know what use I would be though. I'm not James Potter or Sirius Black or Lily Evans, I'm just Holly. You know, sometimes it's really annoying being in the Muggle world, not knowing what's going on, while all those lot out there are fighting. I don't really get the Daily Prophet much anymore because they seem to skim things over, and Clara even said that she heard Evan saying that there's corruption going on there from the Death Eaters. So I don't know if I can even trust them. Even Clara knows what's going on, sometimes from both sides. I know she hates being with her family, but at least she knows what's going on. I can't be the only person that feels like this. There's plenty of Muggleborns at Hogwarts, and lots of witches and wizards are left in the dark. Sometimes the wizarding world is very old-fashioned. The only way we can contact each other and find things out is through Owl Post, or the Daily Prophet, which is a newspaper, or Flu Network powder, the Flu Network, which is you talk to each other through fireplaces. But sometimes I wish they had Muggle devices like telephones or TV stations or radio stations or... Hang on! We do have radio stations! We use radios! There was one at Penny's house, and it had a wizard radio station on it. The Wizarding Wireless Network. And there's one at Hogwarts because me and Clara once hacked it to say that Evan fancied Professor McGonagall. And it's really easy as well. To listen to it, it's just like a Muggle radio. You just use a Muggle radio and you tap your wand on it and I could listen to it. Hang on. Is this doing magic if I do this? Technically, I'm not using a spell, so it's not really.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, the Wizarding Wireless Network is now off air. Until further notice, please keep up to date by reading the Daily Prophet. Hope to speak to you all soon. Kelsey from WWN.
Well, if that isn't suspicious. That was my last hope too. You know, if I had a reliable source, I would be shouting it all out to the wizarding world. I would be telling the truth and letting everybody know what's going on. I know how to make a radio station too. It's really easy. You just tap on this dial and say a number and... Hang on. I could have a reliable source. James! I wonder, if I wrote to him and told him what I'm doing, I wonder if he would write back. this could... And... Yes, and when Clara comes over, maybe Clara could help, because she can get info from Death Eaters, and we could help people. I mean, if she's up for it, of course, but... This could... I could do something! Yes, I'm going to do this. I mean, I would have to walk all the way to the forest to get an owl to send this off to him, but it's not like I have much else to do. Yes! I'm going to do this. I'm going to write to him.
If they knew that I was with you, or what we were doing, I would be in serious trouble. You'd be in serious trouble.
Well, that's nothing new, is it?
I'm being serious. It's gotten so much more worse. They've gotten so much more worse. Evan killed someone.